Wow, this is incredible. So keeping in line with the theme of tonight's stories, we've heard a lot of stories about love, about heartbreak, betrayal, sex, loss, all that good stuff. I thought I would tell a story about a little place where you can find all of that. It's a small, dark, shady little corner of the internet that we all know and love, called Craigslist. So 2 years ago, I met an extraordinary woman, like beautiful, funny, smart, everything I ever wanted, and for some reason she was just really into me. And we're about a month or so into the relationship, and I'm just desperately trying to keep her impressed. And I was working on this article for the Philadelphia Inquirer, and I told her, I was like, hey, you know, I'm working on this piece. Do you want to see it before I send it to the editor? Because that's what I have. That's my way of trying to impress women. Like, hey, do you want to take a look at all my typos? And she said yes. She said yes, and she humored me. And I'm trying to email her this document, and she's not getting it for some reason. And I'm typing her name in my Gmail, and sending it out, she's not getting it, and I tell her what email address I'm using, and she says, well, I haven't used that email address in like 6 years. How is it possible that you have that? So I go into my Gmail and I just search her name, and a bunch of the emails we sent early on in our relationship pop up, and they're the standard things you would expect, you know, like links to restaurants I want to take her to because I'm romantic and have a Groupon, you know, things like that. And then all the way down at the bottom, there's an email that skips a ton of years, and it's 2007, and it says, hey, I'm looking for some friends too. And I click on it, and I gasp. Because in 2007, I just moved to Philadelphia. I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't really know anybody. I had 2 friends. My pal Tim, who I grew up playing in ska bands with, because when I was in high school, I thought musical genius was the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Real Big Fish. And then my friend Saray, who was a chef, and in the restaurant business, just didn't have time to hang out with the grad student that was free at night. So I went on Craigslist to hopefully meet friends and not dangerous strangers. And lo and behold, this woman who I'm dating in 2012 responded to that ad in 2007 as I was looking for friends. And I'm reading this email, and it's like this time capsule of me. It's like reading Portrait of a Young Man Child. And it's just incredible, and I'm talking about my goals and things that I want to do, and I'm reading about her. And in 2013, I asked this girl to be my wife. And you know, I look at these emails, and I look at these exchanges from way back then. We had swapped AOL Instant Messenger names, because that's what we did back then. And I'm not sure why we never met up back then. You know, I think about maybe the AIM chats that we had, and maybe I scared her by talking about watching Supernatural on DVD too much, or she saw my away messages with Taking Back Sunday quotes, because you all know what I'm talking about, yeah. And I don't know what happened, but I talk to my friends about this story every now and again when they ask how we met. And you know, the first story is, oh, we met on OkCupid. You know, we swapped a bunch of messages back and forth. She asked to see pictures of me, like, you know, when you get to that point in text messages, it's like, hey, send me a picture of you right now. But I had, like, depression beard going on. And she told me, oh no, I like the beard, you should keep it. And that's why I still have a beard to this day. And I can't figure out why we never quite met. And my friends tell me, like, well, don't you wish that, you know, you can go back in time and tell yourself, hey, you know, this is the girl, this is gonna be the one you should talk to and date, and things are gonna be great, and maybe you could have been married by now, you could have had kids, and they go on and on and on. And I always say, no, that's crazy to me, because from 2007 to 2012, you know, me when I'm 25 and just don't have my act together, to 2012 where I kind of do, so many things happened. I dated a lot of people, you know, I fell in love, I had my heart broken, I screwed up relationships. And I think in relationships and in love and in dating, we are, you know, the sum of all of our experiences, you know, and eventually you become the right person at the right time. And I feel like, yeah, and I feel like I'm grateful for all that time we had apart, because it made me the right person for her. And 2007, me, probably wasn't very concerned with being the right person for the right person. But, you know, 2014 Eric can't wait till 2015 when I get to marry that girl.